Rate your Riz, but this is going to be agree or disagree. I got how many videos? Damn, we got a lot of videos here. All right, I just want to have some fun for a second here. All right, you're going to go agree or disagree, and we might have to put a poll up for each of these agree or disagrees. Okay, so we're going to start with video number 1. Why every man needs a wife. All right, we're going to see if you agree or disagree. And we got a happily married man, obviously a young married man, which this is not going to be the guy that should be giving you advice on this one. Niggas always gotta show they teeth. But we have a young married man. Obviously, he is in euphorics about his relationship. He definitely thinks he's made a good decision. I wish him the best. Why every man needs a wife. Let's listen.
I feel bad for men who don't have a wife. Because the fact is that there's things that women see that we do not see. I don't care if you got your ego or your pride up thinking you see everything, I'm talking to you. It's things that some men do not see, and women just have that discernment. And if you are able to get you a qualified individual in your life, you know what I'm saying, bro, don't miss that opportunity. Because they see something that we don't, and that's just a fact.
I mean, we are made to be our helpers, so that's how God designed us.
Hey, enough said.
Okay, agree or disagree here. The vagueness of these posts that I hear from married men, completely vague. They see something you don't see. Okay, what? What? I mean, we're talking. We're having a conversation here. What is it? Nigga. What would it be? That's a simple question. They see something you don't see. And God, Mr. Sky Daddy says, okay, let's have a conversation. Since you opened it up, what? What do they see that you don't see? Now, I understand what he's saying. They just see a different perspective. They see things like we see major things. They see minor things. They see small things. We see large things. So I don't disagree. But my question is, what? Somebody said, I don't see no bacon crackling. I sure don't see no bacon crackling because as soon as I ask for some bacon, she'd be like, make your own damn bacon. All right, where's the bacon at? But he's obviously happy, right? So this is I was in a happy stage of my marriage too, and I would have been fully ready to amplify how great it was in the first 1 to 3 years of our marriage, how great it was. But this guy doesn't have enough, he doesn't have enough data, all right, for his own marriage to figure it out. Let me find him out in 5 to 10 years. Now, let me see the same video. Let me see what he looks like then. Right there. All right. They see something we don't see, and that's the end of the story. So they're completely vague about what the benefit is. What is the benefit? Explain it. Can you go a little bit more into detail?
Hey, I feel bad for men who don't have a wife.
All right. And look at, yeah, pussy points. He's getting some pussy points. All right, yeah. He's in the early stage of his marriage, and by God, I hope they have a successful marriage. But that's the very early stage of the marriage wheel. Right? That's all that is. The connection phase. Honeymoon period, connection phase. We don't even know how long he's been married. Definitely ain't longer than 3 years. All right, they look relatively young. All right, agree or disagree. We got 90% of people disagreeing. Not a surprise there. All right, we're going to have some things that is going to be split 50-50. The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial information and game back to where it needs to be. This is the Blue Chip Mindset on steroids. We have 80 plus episodes from the last 2 years that you missed available via playback. You can get all of those episodes. Also, every live stream on Sunday night with all of our great contributors with subjects, cryptocurrency, investment, money 101, money 201. Also, if you're looking to become a social media content creator, this is the group for you. 2 times a month, we give you content creator information about how much money you can make via content creation. What are the most popular forms of content creation coming forward in the next few years, and how you can capitalize on an opportunity to be a content creator. Join patreon.com/Coach Greg Adams to find the Money Mindset link. Let's get our blue chip mindset on. The window is still open. All right, so be ready for this. We have this guy says the easiest way to get women. All right, what is the easiest way to get women? He says the bums are winning.
If you want hella hoes, all you gotta do is be a bum. The ladies love the bums. And the liar. Be a liar too, I promise you. You will go far, player. If you want hella hoes, all you gotta do is be a bum. The ladies love the bums. And the liar. Be a liar too, I promise you. You will go far, player.
All right, player. All right. He says easiest way to get women is to be a bum and a liar. All right. We got the poll up coming right there. Obviously, we have a guy with hat on backwards and basketball jersey. So you already know where this is coming from. Poverty talk. It's coming from somewhere in the inner city. So, and it's also coming from, I think, I'm going to just guess that the guy is being facetious, that he's probably wants to be a good guy. Yep, let's take a look at his profile here. He probably is coming from the good guy position. All right, so he has a money. There he is right there. So he's smiling. Anytime you see guys smiling, I don't know, is he a rapper? I can't really tell. He's doing a little misogyny there. Women don't care, but he also is flashing money and he's smiling. He looks like the good guy. He looks like the good guy, but he wants to cosplay Pookie. Okay, yeah, you can see he's doing have dick control. All right, sex workers, tough love is still love. I can't really tell. He's kind of in an early red pill journey. He lost his girl to Pookie. Yeah, that would typically be. He's not saying be a bum. He's saying that a bum took his girl. Right, possibly. A bum took his girl. So this is typically where this is coming from. So the easiest way to get women is be a bum and a liar. All right, what do you think about this one? All right, what do you think about this one? The Pookie cosplay. So, yeah, this is a Pookie Maxer. All right, no disrespect to the guy, but he's trying to Pookie Max. You see this? This is an example. Oh, man, well, fuck it. I'll just be a Pookie, and I'll pop bottles, and I'll put money on I'll do money here. I don't know much about this guy. I'll rap. Okay. Yep, money flex. He's trying to Pookie Max, but he's not a Pookie. He's not a Pookie. Just be who you are, sir. All right, be who you are. You don't need the Pookie Max. You're not one of them. All right, so just chill out. We got 51% disagree to 49%. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. We have a woman that says delusional cheaters versus reality cheaters. Who cheats better, men or women? Here we go.
Women are not better cheaters. They're not better cheaters. And if I've said that, I got to correct myself. Yes, both are sneaky. I think it's easier for men to get caught, but they're not better cheaters. They're just cheating with a better species. And I say that, and I know it's going to piss people off, but because women will typically want to blow your shit up. Men will not. Men will be happy as hell that you are cheating on your husband. One, he gets to violate your man. Two, because you're not going to be all up in his space because you already got a man. That's why once you leave your man, the shit is typically over with. It's over because he didn't want you to begin with. Everybody has the same game. Everybody has the same sneaky behaviors and the same lying-ass excuses. The difference is who you're cheating with. So when a woman starts to cheat, she usually stops having sex with her man completely. Altogether, stops having sex. Why? Because she's getting good D from the side dude. But here's the difference. Men do not move like that. A man will cheat, yes. But he rarely will stop having sex with his woman at home. Now, he might not be doing it as much, but he's still doing it.
Okay, so women are not better cheaters. They're just cheating with different people. So men could still have sex with his wife. He could still kiss her, be romantic and intimate with her, and still have a side chick. Whereas the woman is going to cut off sex from her husband or boyfriend and cheat with the sneaky link. She can't do both, or she can't do both well. So it's not that women cheat better. It's that who they're cheating with is the matter. Also, men won't blow up. Like if a man's a side chick and the husband is taking care of the wife, that's an ideal position for the guy. All right, hey, I don't have to take her out on dates. I don't have to pay for her rent. She got a whole husband to do that. And she brings home child support to me, or she brings home money to me. She brings over leftovers to me. Or a woman that's dating a guy and she has a boyfriend, right? Hey, I'll be that guy. Whereas women won't be. Look at Daphne Joy with Diddy. She couldn't stay the side chick. So she knew he had other girls, but she wanted to be number one. So men are not going to compete for number one if a woman's cheating. She's married. She's cheating with you. You don't want to be number one. You'll stay in the cheating position. You're not going to call the husband up and be like, you know, your wife cheating with me. He's not going to do that. Maybe he might eliminate the husband. He might shoot the husband dead. All right. The husband might shoot him dead, but he's not going to want the number one spot. The woman that's cheating with the husband that's married, she'll eventually be like, you need to leave your wife. So do you agree or disagree? I see what her point is. Okay. I see what her point is. You're saying that people are saying, no, women are better cheaters. No, it's just that men don't want to replace the man you're cheating with. Men don't want. They'll just stay. They won't blow it up. It's a better ideal. It's ideal for that guy. All right. Anyway. And why would a guy want to be with a woman that's cheating on her man? You're just going to be the next man she cheats on. So I get what her point is. 62% of people agreed with her point there. And the reason I'm doing agree or disagree is because these are easy to agree or disagree with. All right. So there's no right answer or wrong answer. But I see the point. All right. So we got another one here. She says this. And this is somebody's auntie out here.
I don't know who need to hear this, but you're going to either have to deal with a crazy loyal bitch or a cool ass hoe. No in between.
Oh, man, I'm going to play it again right here. Play it again.
I don't know who need to hear this, but you're going to either have to deal with a crazy loyal bitch or a cool ass hoe. No in between.
All right, so let me get this right here. Do you agree? Crazy, loyal woman or what was it? Hold on for a second. She said a honest hoe? What was
Crazy loyal bitch or a cool ass hoe?
A cool ass hoe. All right, a cool 304. All right, agree or disagree? All right, a crazy loyal woman or a cool 304. There's no in between. All right, now, whose auntie is this? All right, do you agree with this? This is a tough one right here. A cool hoe or a crazy loyal woman?
To deal with a crazy loyal bitch or a cool ass hoe. No in between.
No in between. Oh my goodness. That is interesting right there. Do you agree or disagree with that one? I thought that was a good one. All right, 78% at this point says they agree, but the poll is going as we speak here. Let's see here. Goodness, are these just the evil world we live in? All right. We're gonna do last one and then we'll do some super chats here. Cool 304. That's interesting because there's not much in between that. There's not much in between that. This ignores the spectrum. It does a little bit because, well, the cool hoe is normally, if you settle for a cool hoe, that means she's been through the spectrum. You're like, I acknowledge she was a hoe, right? You basically, I know it. All right, but anyway. Oh, man. All right, anyway. 77% say that they agree with Auntie Jenkins. We got one more here, and this is from this woman that says you will never outsmart a rich man. All right, this is interesting because the other guy said in order to win, be a bum. Okay, but this woman says you will never outsmart a rich man. Let's play the video.
Girls, it's time for you to start being so for real. You will never outmaneuver, outtalk, outmanipulate a rich, successful older man. It's never gonna happen. You will never outsmart a powerful man. Whatever fantasies they sell you about dressing and speaking and acting a certain type of way so that you can get the results that you want out of a rich man are just that. They're fantasies, nothing else. Because in reality, they can smell that a mile away. They can see when you're lying, when you're scheming, when you're trying to act like you're somebody you're not. Do you think they got all that money by being stupid and not being able to be socially aware and read people? Don't delude yourself. You will not outmanipulate him. Girls, it's time for you to start being so for real. You will never outmaneuver, outtalk, outmanipulate a rich, successful older man. It's never gonna happen.
All right. Do you agree or disagree with that one? I can see her point. Again, all of these videos, they both were things you could disagree with or agree with. I see the point she's making, but there are some rich men that got definitely swindled by a woman. Okay. But there are some women that see rich men. I'm going to just date a rich guy. And then they bring strag dating activity to that guy, thinking that he's going to be manipulated by it. But what'll happen is he'll just cut her off. He'll cut her off. And I've talked about that on Locals. So they'll never change their dating pattern. They'll just change who they date. So they don't bring, I'm going to date a rich guy. Like, I'm going to date a rich guy and I'm going to act differently. Typically, they'll act the same. They'll just date the different guy. I'll go from dating broke guys 1 week and I'll date a rich guy, but they won't change who they are. They won't dress that much differently. They'll bring the same manipulative tactics. And you're looking at her like, are you crazy? Like, I'm not 27, but they think you are. But I get it. There has been some guys that have been completely bamboozled by a girl that outsmarted her. Shannon Sharp is an example. So older guys don't have the technological advantage over younger women, and she'll use technology to swindle the shit out of him. So I get what she's saying. I do agree with a point that she's saying, out manipulate a powerful guy. But dude, look at Dominique Strauss. There's been a bunch of rich dudes that got completely played by a poor, broken woman. And sometimes young, poor, and broken woman. Easily.